Hey guys, welcome back to another review. And this time we're going to do another Avengers classic. It's not a classic. It's the Avengers 210 from Marvel Comics. It's the ref of the Weatherman. Okay, this is a silly story. Let's dive in. So we see here, and this cracked me up. A bunch of televisions, putting on each other, and there's, Beast here punching on those keyboards, and then we have Mr. Steve Rogers, Captain America, reaching all the way to the end of the table to see what's on the panel. It seems that the weather has gone crazy, like you see here, and we see some chauvinistic remarks by Mr. Beast here. Look at those befuddled beauties freezing the bikinis off in Buenos Aires. Well, that sentence cannot, it's not acceptable anymore, Mr. Beast. So stop it. No, just go ahead. There's a weather thingy going on in different countries. There's floods. Antarctica is hot. On the beach it's freezing. Storms, etc. You know the drill. And it seems somehow that Captain America received knowledge from the weather monitoring space station called Samarobryn, which is a stupid name, in my humble opinion. Maybe it's a real name. I don't get it. Maybe I don't know. But it seems that the weather effects are most occurred in 5 places, so they split up in 5 teams, and they go to that place and try to see what's going on. And then Jocasta, the Bride of Ultron, by the way, is also a great character, comes out, and she feels a little bit left out and force reassures her that she is just part of the team that, like everybody else. And she says, no, but I'm a robot. I'm not really human. And Force says, hey, we have gods, we have beasts, we have mutants, we have synthezoids. We are all different. You're part of the group. So that's cool. And then Jocasta somehow try to investigate the whole weather phenomenon, and that's integral to the later part of my review. So we are going to where's Far going? Let's see. Well, it doesn't really matter, but he flies and then he's getting hit by lightning, although he's the god of thunder, so that doesn't make really sense. But it's so hard, so full of energy that even he cannot, handle it somehow. And then the Weatherman is coming out, this orange dude and on a disc, and has some lightning bolt in his hands. And that occurs through basically the whole world, because Captain America and Iron Man go to London, and then they are, getting, by the Weatherman. They're getting attacked on a disc, and also Simon Williams, the Wonder Man, and Jane Van Dyne, the Wasp, also being attacked by the Weatherman. So there are multiple people on discs attacking people using the weather for whatever reason. So skipping a few pages, let me double check. So we have Wanda and Vision. She uses her hex powers to cancel tornadoes. Doesn't work because it's not magical in nature, so it cancels somehow. I don't know how that works because I've seen her do different stuff before. So it doesn't make any sense. But I think the writer make the rules up as he goes. So, or is it a he? Let me double check. So it's by Bill Mantlo, and basically Gene Colan, one of my favorite artists ever, is drawing this book. So you never go wrong with that, unless you don't like Gene Colan, of course. That's a possibility. So again, skipping a few pages, so we see here the tornado thingy, and she said, I can feel defy my magic. It's not naturally caused tornado at all. I don't get it. Like I said, she has done crazier stuff before, but a simple tornado, that's out of her reach. But maybe her powers isn't, develop as much as, later in through the years. Not entirely sure. It's always a mystery. And then we see here the Weatherman attacking beasts, and he sees some beautiful looking ladies, totally frozen. I don't know if you get frozen like this, like in an instant, aren't you dead or something? Like instantly. And then he says, he oogles those women again. Look out, beast man! Cancel culture is coming for you if you are not be careful. So then somehow Jocasta decides to go to use the Quinret, goes into space, goes to the weather station, and she just instantly figured it out. There are people here that worked here, and those people are turned into the Weatherman somehow. So there's no proof of that that's actually happened, but she just figured it out somehow. But it seems that this pillar here is the central nervous system, and it's sentient, and it speaks to her, and it explains how she or it became sentient. There's a programmer that feed her all the information, but he has also a love for the disaster prophecies of a 16th century French physician named as Michael Nostradamus. I'm just reading it here on the other page. And regarding weather, an entity named Samarobryn, existing 100 leagues from the hemisphere. I don't know what Samarobryn actually is or means. Maybe it's a weather effect, maybe it's a cause, maybe it's I don't know what, but it seems that the weather station is named after that phenomenon. So probably, maybe it's just real. Somehow, without any explanation, the computer comes to life and uses its quote-unquote powers to rearrange the brain patterns and turning all in them into the Weatherman. Oh, it's so crazy. But hey, comics people, nothing is too crazy. But it's getting crazier. So Jocasta is attacking, the weather station, the entity, and because the entity wants, well, you are a robot and I'm a robot, let's rule the world together, and she says, no, I'm made by Ultron, and he wants to control me, and I don't want to do that anymore. I want to feel quote unquote human. And then somehow the entity or the artificial intelligence creates weather effects inside the station. How does that work? That's there is no, natural phenomena that create, storms and heat zones and floods. That's not possible. I know talking robots blasting I-beams isn't possible either, but come on, give me some slack. So what's going to happen is that somehow, they are all the Weathermen are getting defeated very easily, and then 4 uses his hammer and uses his powers to, making some kind of a cloud, and redirects that energy, the lightning energy, into the weather station of Samarobryn. God, I hate that name. And then at the last panel, well, not of the last panel, Jocasta is still battling her, and then some kind of a blackout because of Ford, blasting the whole weather thing. And it resets everything to normal, including the artificial intelligence. It's no more. It has a hard reboot, so it's gone, defeated in an instant, just like that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And that's basically the end of the book. So yeah, the Avengers lobotomized an artificial intelligence. Oh god, it's not good. It's not good. It's fun. It has Gene Colan. That's one of the reasons that I just wanted to read this and review this. But it's not good, and it's the Weatherman. It's so bad. The costumes are bad. Everything is bad. So yeah, this is a throwaway snack. It's probably tastes bad in my mouth if it was a real snack. So not gonna recommend. But nonetheless, maybe you like it. I certainly don't. It was ridiculous and it makes no sense at all. But hey, I had some fun with it. Avengers 2010. Do you like it or not? I don't know. I didn't like it. Like I said, I'm rambling again. So I'm going to stop the video because if I'm rambling, I can go on and on and on and on. So sorry for that. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.